What's up guys, it's Chris. Today we're going to have a look at the question, do I knock, do I not knock at doors?
To knock or not to knock, for that is the question.
We're going to break down the pros, we're going to break down the cons, we're going to help you on your decision-making processes for it. Normally I'd film a video like this inside, but the weather was just too darn good, so here I am, enjoying the weather, multitasking, and getting a video out for you guys. So let's paint the picture. You have a leave at door order. You approach the door, you put the delivery down, you take the photo. What do? Do you knock? Do you not knock? Let's answer this question today. Firstly, let's have a look at reasons why drivers are so scared of knocking on a door when they arrive. Is it a crying baby they're going to trigger? Is it a dog they're going to trigger? Are they scared the customer's going to come out and just scream at them? How dare I be aware of your presence? Unlikely, guys, unlikely to happen. Scenario that a lot of existing drivers have came across. You knock on the door and suddenly a second later, you hear a baby start to cry. You've realized at that point that you have ruined a young mother's afternoon or night or whatever time she placed the order. She's got a baby screaming and crying. You've woke the baby. Is it your fault? She's going to think it's your fault. Same scenario with little dogs, them little yuppie chihuahua things that go bark, 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 and you know, their bark is worse than their bite. They think they are the heroes of the property. They're the alpha dogs, but they are the smallest of the pack. Knock on the door, you trigger a dog, they start barking for hours for the owner. Well, maybe not hours, maybe like 10, 20 minutes, and it's really frustrating. You're walking back to the car and you start to hear, quiet, shut up, quiet. The dog is making as much noise as it wants from there, and it's all your fault. But is it your fault? And I get it too, for those with social anxiety, the leave at door orders, super good because you don't need to interact or talk to anyone at all. Easy process, drop it, go, no customer communication. Like if you have social anxiety, you don't want to knock on the door and have some extrovert, hyperactive person come asking you how your day is going and trying to talk to you. And you're just like, I just kind of want to get on with my next order. Don't really want to be talking to you right now. I'm just trying to enjoy my day without conversation. I get that, dudes. I get that. So these are the things that some people are scared of. They're worried about. So let's talk about delivery metrics. So the metrics do not care whatsoever when it comes to does a customer know their food's there or not from a knock. Metrics being tracked are, did you finish the delivery? What's your completion rate? Was it on time? And that's tracking off the app when you actually click finishing delivery off. It doesn't matter at all if the customer knows their food's there, if you've knocked or not. The time from a customer getting off their couch and checking their door, not counted. Of course, you do have customer rating as well, but most of that is outside of your control. As long as you're delivering the food in a timely manner, that's all that should count. So for a leave at door order, the customer is getting notifications consistently. Your driver's been assigned, your driver's at the restaurant, your driver's leaving the restaurant, your driver's nearby, your driver's at the door, your driver's completed the delivery. A lot of the apps have got a photo as well that gets sent to the customer. There is notification after notification, plus the customers can follow you on a map. There's no excuse for a customer to be like, I didn't know my food was at the door. They've ordered the food, they have every notification coming through, they know the food is coming. You don't need to knock on the door when they have all the technology in the world available in their pocket or in their hand or wherever they want to leave their phone. They know it's there, they know it's coming. But let's run through a couple of reasons why I will knock at a door.
It's a Doordash!
So I will knock at a door for two different purposes. So one purpose is if they've got a screen door, I can see the customer sitting there at a couch or something like that. I just think it's social at that point to do a quick knock, say delivery, and then just kind of move on from there. I've already done the photo, I've already dropped the food down, the delivery's done. I just think it's kind of weird if someone's like 2 meters away from me, I can see them, and I don't kind of let them know that I'm there when I'm doing a drop off for them.
I don't know if you know or not, but all those dead birds that were always outside of your hut, those were from me.
Second reason is a hand-to-me order. So a hand-to-me order, I'm going to knock on the door. I want them to know that I'm there as soon as I arrive. I don't want to be waiting around for 5 minutes. I don't want to have to start any timers. I want to knock on the door. I want them to come to the door. I'm going to knock, call until someone gets there. I'm going to start the timer as soon as I can. I want them at the door so I can get on to the next delivery as soon as possible, which means I'm going to be knocking.
Penny.
What?
This is banana bread.
Third reason that I will knock on the door is if the delivery instructions specifically state, please knock on my door. If it says that, I'm going to knock on the door. They've asked for it. If it falls outside of those three reasons for me, I'm not going to knock. I don't need to knock. Their phone is pinging and going off every step of the way. There's no excuse for them not to know that I'm there. The only time people will kind of get upset and angry that you don't knock at the door is if it's one of their very first food deliveries that you're using through a platform. Like thinking back, before I was driver and I was just a customer, the first time I had a leave at door order, And the driver didn't knock or anything. They just left it at my gate, actually. They didn't even come on the property. I was incredibly concerned. I was like, where's my food? I don't know where my food is. It says it's delivered. The app at the time, I think it was Menulog, didn't send a photo through, so I had no idea where it was or what was going on. All it says that my food has been delivered, the order's complete. I was like, where the fuck's my food? I had no clue at all. But then after time, I learned that delivery drivers can just leave it in a safe location and mark it off as complete. After the first time of it happening, I wasn't upset or angry anymore because I kind of knew the deal. I knew what was up. But the first time it happened to me, no clue, got angry, got upset, started complaining, where the fuck's my food? And then I checked outside the gate and I found it. And I was like, okay, fair enough, that's how it works. First time it happens to a customer, they might be a little bit irate, they might give a bad rating for it, but then after they understand how these platforms work, they won't worry about it anymore. I'm sure there's a lot of extrovert people out there as well, and they knock on the door and they're like, God, please, someone answer the door so I can talk to someone. I want to ask them how their day is going. I want to say, thank you for using Doordash. Thank you for using Uber Eats. Whatever you want to say. I'm sure there's people out there that are like that. And you know what? Keep knocking away. But if you do knock and you hear that baby screaming, don't expect to be greeted with a smile at the door. You woke a baby, or a dog's barking, you disturb the dogs, and the dogs are angry at you now, and the dogs are angry at their owners, whatever it might be. No one's gonna scream at you for knocking on their door so they know that your food's been delivered. It's not gonna happen, guys. End of the day though, guys, you are a contractor, you're your own boss, you make your own decisions on how you wanna operate your business. If you wanna knock at doors, knock at doors. If you don't wanna knock at doors, don't knock at doors, but just follow the delivery instructions. If the delivery instructions say don't knock at door, then don't knock at the door. If the delivery instructions don't mention knocking at the door, don't knock at the door. You don't have to. It's up to you at that point. If it says do knock at the door, definitely knock at the door. So use your own judgment on this one, guys. It's up to you. You are the contractor. You are the boss. Make your decisions how you operate your business. You can't get a contract violation for not knocking at a door. A customer can give you a 1 star, which eventually could lead to a deactivation if it happens enough. But it is unlikely or incredibly weird, actually, for someone to give you a poor rating because you didn't knock at the door. Unless it's their first time using the platform, of course. But that's all for today, guys. That's some of the reasons why people are anxious about knocking at doors. There's some of the reasons why I do knock at doors, and also some guidance around when to knock, when not to knock. Ball is in your court. Use this information to the best of your ability, and until next time, guys, peace out. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Car, go away. Because they don't check their door, or because they don't check your phone, that's not your fault. And another car. I guarantee you it's... Why are you knocking on my door? I can guarantee you...